Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, President Samia Suluhu issued a statement during his inauguration as the elected president of Tanzania. And our views on this pipeline was that that statement was very dangerous for Kenyans living and working in Tanzania. She said that violence is the work of foreigners infiltrating Tanzania. That there are people who just through the border jump to Tanzania and they are causing violence, they are causing protest. So, sio wa Tanzania. And majority of people who are doing business in Tanzania, Kenyans. We said here, this statement is dangerous for foreigners, especially Kenyans, because they are just neighbors, the neighboring border. As we're speaking right now, Kenyans are in distress in Tanzania. A case of two people, just as an example, because there are many than this. John Okoth Ogutu. He is a teacher at Sky School in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. Ameajiriwa kazi kule ya kufunza kama mwalimu. So he is living and working in Tanzania. This teacher was shot dead on October 29th. Then later his body initially taken to Mwananyamalaya Hospital. Sijui nimesema vizuri. Mwananyamala was taken there to the hospital mortuary. But after that, as of late, since that time, his body is now gone missing. It has just disappeared, leaving the family in more distress. Mwili lienda wapi? There's a story we are being told that finally, from yesterday, the police officers have embarked on a program, a move of now actually burying the bodies of people who are killed during post-election violence. It's mass burial. Wanachimba tu mtaro, wanazika ile miili. That is what is happening here. Je, mwili wa mwalimu John Okoth Ogutu umechukuliwa pamoja na ile miili nyingine kaenda kuzikwa, ili hali jamii ilijua, wao wakajua, na kawa wamepelekwa mortuary? What we should be demanding for at the first place is the repatriation of that body remains back to this country. Na serikali husika ya Tanzania na Kenya should take responsibility. So I saw Baba Owino writing a letter to the foreign ministry under Musalia Mudavadi demanding for repatriation of Ogutu's remains back to this country. Huyo ni mwalimu tu, a young teacher. Maisha yameenda hivyo. The other story, lawyer Frederick Obuya. He disappeared in Tanzania after he was arrested during the protest. He was not among the protesters. Lawyer Frederick Obuya was arrested in Dar es Salaam while on a business trip to Zanzibar. That was on October 31st of this year. He was last seen at Oyster Bay Police Station. Huyu ni mwanabiashara, ako kwa biashara ya tour company, tourism. Anafanya kazi wapi? Tanzania. And he was on a business trip. Got arrested. Now, this man has gone missing. His contact, you cannot reach out to him. The family is now in distress again. Ndio maana nikasema kuanzia mwanzo tu, mambo ya Samia Suluhu kusema ya kwamba violence is the work of foreigners infiltrating Tanzania. Alikuwa na mpango wa kushughulikia foreigners in a bad way. He is putting a blame on innocent people. That settlement was going to leave foreigners, especially Kenyans, in trouble. Kuna watu wachache walivuka pale mpaka kule kwa border. Na huwa wanafanya hivyo, wanaenda kulisha malisho huku, wengine wanarudi huku hivyo hivyo wakifanya biashara jioni But now the target is now on wale wafanyakazi wa Kenya ambao wanaishi huko. Sasa huyu jamaa ako wapi? Baada ya kushikwa, je, aliuawa? Ako hai? Is he in torture chamber? Where is he? Very many questions. And meanwhile, as all this is happening, the Tanzanians are protesting in Holland's Hague at ICC, demanding Samia Suluhu to answer to the question of violation of human rights. Wengine South Africa, they are protesting. Lakini sasa hakuna protest hapa kwa nchi yao, imesimamishwa tu pa.
This beautiful lady, not gonna mention your name.
So, as Tanzanians are protesting outside there, and people putting focus on those protests, people who died through bullets in Tanzania are now being buried in massive grave burials. Innocent people have been killed. So our foreign ministry, our consulate in Tanzania issued a statement that they are now back fully into functioning and they are keenly watching what is happening. They are also telling Kenyans to report anything they feel that is a threat to them and all that. So they have resumed and they are assuring Kenyans of their security. What about those who have died? Will their bodies be repatriated back to this country? And what about innocent people who have been killed there? Will the government be answerable to that? What about those who have been abducted? Like the lawyer Frederick Obuya, who was just on a working trip. I don't know your views, but that is the sad story from Tanzania. So let us meet in the comment section so that we can continue with our punchline discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.